Hey everyone, this is a short video on how I got started into in collecting knives again. I had done it as a kid, and I picked it up again. And what's the knife or knives that really triggered that?
So I had done it since I was a kid and had knives that were just given to me, and I didn't necessarily acknowledge that I was collecting knives, but I had a lot of knives and really enjoyed them and collecting them, and looking at them and different designs and styles and the history of them and things like that. But then I went for several decades, at least a decade or more, and of not collecting knives or buying any new pocket knives. And I just somehow just picked it up again. I think I was in, well, the story behind this is this particular knife was one of two knives that I think reestablished my knife collection hobby. So I was just in the REI store and saw the knives, like, hey, that's kind of interesting. I don't have a new or modern knife that was smaller in size, so I picked this one up. It's Benchmade one, and first of all, I thought it was, I loved the axis lock. It was kind of a unique thing. I didn't have that concept or technology in my collection at all, and so I played with it a lot and carried it around and definitely used it. One of my complaints was that it wasn't sharp enough when I bought it. If you go back and look at my Benchmade videos, they were all me complaining about how they're not sharp out of the box, which I'll still do that. But I fixed it up, made it very sharp, and I still do like this knife a lot. Not a huge fan of the serrations, but this is, again, one of two knives that really restarted my my interest in knife collections. To me, this knife is great. I really like the build quality of this one, other than the sharpness issue. I like it better than the full-size Griptilian. So the other knife that I had bought maybe 3 to 4 years before this was a SOG Flash, SOG Flash knife. And I had used it a lot, and again, I bought it, but I didn't really acknowledge that it, I was collecting knives or anything at the time. I had it around, opened a lot of boxes, and didn't necessarily carry it. Used it enough, never sharpened it. It had all kinds of chips on the blade, and just from using it, and it's just the nature of that AOS 8 steel. So that one and this one really kick-started my hobby again, and so that's kind of how I got into it. Let me know how you got into it, if you have any interesting stories, or what was the knife that kind of started it for you or restarted it. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. Talk to you later.